Hi, Stassi.
Hi, Lila.
Welcome back to episode 4
of Lilahbility.
Today we have Miss Celebrity Makeup Artist
Alexis Jade Nicole Oakley Smith,
and
as
don't
I
get
like
that
to call
fucked
her.
up, ever.
Right.
Do not play.
We have an icon in the building, y'all, and this is going to be a special treat because she has been in this industry for longer than 10 years, almost 12 right now.
Longer than I've been
Do you know my
female.
age? Absolutely not. I've been in the industry for almost 10 years.
Okay, we got a vet in the building,
2 years.
y'all.
So
I'm
like,
like,
Wait, pay your fucking respect.
yeah, seriously.
Bow down. Not
Respect
kidding.
your elders.
Wait, I'm like, yeah. How old
Oh,
are
or
you?
not that elderly.
Like what?
Sorry.
Alexis, how old are you?
26.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm about to be 26, and it literally, I think I might just start reversing and saying I'm 24.
I like that.
Yeah.
You know, I checked your famous birthdays last night.
Oh my God, she did.
Because I thought your birthday was November 12th, but it's the 5th.
Close enough.
I was also blacked
Same
out on your
thing.
birthday, so.
Alexis
Anyways,
knows how to party. But anyways, I'm so honestly honored to have you here. You are a woman of so many fucking talents. I feel like you've literally lived more lives than me.
yeah.
And y'all know I've lived more than like Alexis's fat cat. So
Oh my God.
Don't drag Bay into this. Not
Literally,
Bay.
leave her out of this.
so Alexis, tell us literally like what brought you to LA?
Where did you come from?
Who created
Sticks.
you?
Yeah, besides heaven.
The literal sticks.
Yeah.
From Missouri. I moved out to LA in 2016 to do makeup. I moved out here to go to makeup school. It was a 6-month program. And I was kind of like, okay, if I like it, I'll stay.
Yeah.
If not, 6 months of my life, I'll move back home to the cornfields.
Back to gung ho.
Yeah.
Not the damn corn shot
Literally.
field.
I can relate, both us Midwest girls, you know.
Do you like play it up too? Because I really pretend like I grew up in the middle of literal nowhere.
Okay, Alexis loves to be like, yeah, I grew up in nowhere.
For
and then
sure.
she goes home and she's in like a 5-story mansion lake house. And I'm like, wait, that's not what Iowa
She's
looks
got like a
like.
Lido
It's
deck
like-
and a sky bar.
My Hannah Montana double life. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just like in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere.
Like she makes it seem like she was literally like picking corn
For
like,
sure.
before school. I on
On
the
the
other hand,
farm.
what?
Yeah, no, she definitely was.
I just
for
like
sure.
to cosplay that.
What was it
more
like
fun.
being who you are in that environment? At like who were you at 14 before LA?
Like were you still lash on?
For sure.
Cunt
Oh my God,
boots.
smoky eye to school every single day.
Yeah.
I got sent to the principal's office almost every day, whether it was for my nails, my hair, my
What?
makeup. There was always something. I went to a really strict private Christian
right.
middle school.
Okay.
And that's where I got into a lot of trouble.
Ouch. That one hurt.
Oh.
I was always in trouble.
Yeah, I was always in trouble for my glam. And then just like
They yelled at you for glamming.
Yeah.
I do not understand that. And also I'm kind
It
of
was distracting to the boys at school.
Oh, it must
look
be.
at her.
I
Obviously-
mean, it's distracting to me, bitch, and I'm sitting right next to you.
Personally, I can't look away from you, so
Yeah.
I don't blame them. All right, you guys, before continuing this video, I wanted to give a big special shout out to Nurx. Nurx makes it absolutely so easy to get the healthcare needs that you absolutely deserve for every step of your journey. As you guys know, I've struggled with acne my entire life, and Nurx has been a complete lifesaver. Nurx provides the treatment and care that is so personalized to you that makes it so incredible one-on-one. Everybody's different and everybody has different paths of life, so that's what makes Nurx so special because they literally customize your treatment plan exactly for you. If you guys have any type of anti-aging or skincare needs, y'all already know where to go. Nurx offers more than 50 dermatologist trusted treatments for acne, anti-aging, and so many other things that are so much more effective than the over-the-counter stuff that literally doesn't work, let's be real. And Nurx also offers retinoid treatments that are over 20 times more potent than the over-the-counter stuff. And when you guys click the link in my description box and sign up for Nurx, you get a full year of messaging with experts from the Nurx team and a full personalized treatment plan, which is so iconic and special. And it is so important for you guys to get the expert specialty level care that you deserve. Taking control of your health starts here. And I'm literally so honored to partner with Nurx because you guys know I'm all about my health, I'm all about my looks, and I'm all about feeling sexy and beautiful. So what was the transition?
Yeah.
You guys know all about that.
Right.
No pun intended.
From your 6-month program that you weren't even like sure about to like glamming
Kris
Kris
Jenner.
Jenner.
When I was in makeup school, I just knew that it was kind of like fight or flight mode. Like if I wanted to stay out in LA, I had to find a job. I had to figure some shit out. And so the whole time I was
Survival.
in school, yeah, I was just like DMing absolutely everyone, working for free, trying to get a job. And
Yeah.
then I feel like everything just like really aligned so well for me. And 3 days before I graduated makeup school, I got a job as an assistant for a celebrity makeup artist. And so I feel
That's
like
right.
Wow.
things just like really worked out for me in the beginning, but I hustled hard to get
love
there
that.
for sure.
I love a hustler. I
No,
love that.
survival mode is so real, you guys. And it's
Mhm.
crazy because LA, like every time I go back home, I don't know if you like always feel like this, but it's like when you tell your parents something that like you experienced or did to like get where you are, they're like, huh? Like my parents don't even know like what anxiety is. So like
yeah.
the fact that you were glamming people for free just to like climb
Literally,
is
oh my
like
God.
crazy.
My dad was like, if I hear trade for print one more time.
Like that's
Stop.
not paying the rent.
At
Hell
all.
no.
Were your parents always like, no matter what, like we got you type vibe, or were they
Yeah.
like try and if not?
My parents were really
You failed.
supportive, but they definitely gave me a time crunch. So they
Right.
were like, you have this much time. This is we're gonna invest into this and help
Right.
you with your rent and pay your bills and anything you need. But you have to be showing us that like you're working hard and you're trying to make a name for yourself.
Yes.
Because like the second we see that you're out partying and wasting all your money, we're pulling the plug.
Yeah, this isn't
And
fun and
so,
games.
yeah, they were really supportive, but they definitely were strict with it.
Okay.
And I'm so appreciative for that.
Was
Oh,
there ever a point where it was like, I'm going home and this is my life here is done?
It never fully got to that point. I definitely like would consider it when I was having
Yeah.
spirals, but like at the end of the day, I knew that this was what I was supposed to do.
Yeah. You were made for this. Like, you're like America's sweetheart. I always say that because I feel like
you do always say that.
you're like the poster child for like every perfect influencer, like bestie girly.
Oh my God.
And that's
I really
like,
can't explain Alexis Oakley. Like
you have a relatability that like most people in the industry don't have.
agreed.
You know what I mean?
It's so nice.
I mean, like we just sat here and got glam for 2 hours. I don't know a lot of people that can relate to that besides people in this industry.
Right.
So I think that's like one of my most favorite thing about you and like what you do because you
Aw,
just do it so
so
seamlessly and
nice.
so well.
Thank
Everything you do is effortless and perfect, and it's so
Yeah.
admirable. Your work ethic and everything that's thrown your way. I feel like you're always like, don't care. I'm gonna literally get 8 more videos, a brand deal, and go glam. You're a literal icon in one day. Not kidding. So that's something I've always looked up to.
Mm-hmm.
What was the assistant process like?
Really hard.
Yeah.
I'm super grateful for everyone that I was able to assist, but assisting is not a lot of money, but a lot of work.
Yeah.
I worked my ass off when I was an assistant. I worked
Mhm.
7 days a week, sometimes 20-hour days, and then would go home, have 2 hours of sleep, go back to a music video the next day. Because like
Wait, what?
when you're an assistant, you're there to make your artist's job easier in any way possible, whether that be picking them up from the airport when they land at midnight and then have to clock in at 4 in the morning, or getting them coffee before, making sure their kit's ready to go,
You're their
showing
bitch.
up before them. Yeah, like
Yeah,
taking
that
out
is-
their
that-
dog, like doing everything for them. And so that was really, really hard, but it taught me a lot. And honestly, like I learned more assisting and just being around celebrities firsthand and being on set than I ever could have in a classroom setting.
Right. Because it's like, what's Mary
Yeah.
Jo gonna teach you at 6 in.the morning during
Yeah,
class? Like,
totally.
And yeah,
And
I feel
every
that.
celebrity is
so important.
different. Every
Yeah.
experience is going to be different. What's one thing like that you took away from that experience?
I think I learned a lot about just like set etiquette and showing
Yeah.
up to jobs, because like at the end of the day, I'm there to do a service. I'm the hired help at
Yeah.
the end of the day.
Right.
Like, and I know it's not
Ugh.
about me. I show up to work, no
Which
makeup.
sucks.
Wait,
Like,
what?
But,
First
like,
of all,
that's part of
I hate
like,
this job.
you know, it's not about me. I'm there to make them feel their most beautiful. So I always
Okay.
show up like no makeup, sweats, like being super easygoing.
You
and
like make your hair messier.
right. Like, yeah, like it's not about me. And you know, I think that I've seen a lot of other people sometimes come into the room and like talk about their brand deals that they're doing as a hairstylist or as a makeup artist, and like their things that they've got going on, and like we're there to talk about our client and like make them feel
Right.
good and hype them up, like not to make it about ourselves in any way. And so I think that was really eye-opening.
Wow.
I feel like the assistant space in general, whether it's for like beauty or just like life, it's like, why are you yelling at me? You're not paying me enough for this.
Yeah.
So you are a rare breed, obviously, from Missouri.
No one does it like Alexis Oakley. And
I
that's
feel
for
like
sure.
in LA, people are either like floating and somehow have money. They're either an influencer or they're like working so fucking hard. You
Yeah.
are working so fucking hard and doing like beauty brand deals and still booking clients. What's that like balancing both?
It's a lot.
Because it's something that
Yeah.
I'm always like, wait, how does
You
she-
make it look so seamless.
Easy.
We'll go out to eat. She'll have a full TikTok posted and ready by the time the bill comes.
I'm not like, and
Like-
she recorded herself getting into the car.
Check,
like, where
please.
was the phone?
Like, hello. Are you okay?
No.
Are you okay?
It really is.
She's
You remind
not.
me a lot of like Monet McMichael. Like she,
Oh my God, thank
she
you.
could go get a water and she would have drone footage, a TikTok, a music video reel.
The
like,
transformer of influencers
Like,
is
wait.
Alexis.
I'm doing
Wow,
everything
that was,
wrong.
the biggest compliment ever. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you always been like that? Or like what's your like 101?
I mean, honestly, for me, like I have always been a workaholic, which I don't always think is a good thing because I can never
Texas
turn
Roadhouse.
it off. Yeah.
She's a roadie.
Yeah. Always till I
Alexis
die.
both worked at Texas Roadhouse. I was a boy. She was
a server.
You were doing the birthday, like the
Of course, the line dances every hour and a half hour.
Come
Thank
on.
you.
We're gonna have you do that for a
not
little.
play with her.
Do a little 1-2 step,
I
honey.
could probably bust one out for you.
So were you doing like 40-hour weeks when you were in Missouri?
Oh, okay. So here's the thing. I wasn't a good worker when I wasn't working for myself. If you talk to any of my previous actual bosses, I never showed up. I would call out sick.
Called in 30 minutes after your shift.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn in a 2 weeks notice. I just quit. Yeah, like I wasn't very good when I was like doing things that I wasn't passionate about. But when it's
feel
something
that
I'm passionate about, I could work 24/7 and like be
And I
okay
know
with
you were
that,
bringing
and-
home like buckets of the rolls.
Oh my god!
every night.
I would leave work with
My mom would
like
get so mad at me.
so many to-go boxes and just like stop at my friends' houses, like
Yeah.
all on the way home. Like
It
you
like
gonna
gave
roll,
you a
gonna
sense
roll.
of like
did the
Yeah.
damn food
I
drive,
felt so
y'all.
powerful.
Mother Teresa over here.
I love that. It
gagged.
is so true though. Like I'm not kidding. I feel like in high school and even like my couple years before I moved to LA, like I would literally sleep for 14 hours and wake up and be like, my grandma, she got in the worst car accident.
Right? Like how many
Lila,
grandmas
go
can
to
get in
Ulta.
car
You,
accidents?
you're on your 9th fucking
You're
grandma.
like,
and
my
you-
pigeon can't fly anymore. I can't get to work.
It really
There
is
was
just
always
so awful.
something.
But like this, like for like the podcast or anything I'm passionate about,
Yeah.
like I will go out till 9 a.m. and I
Yeah.
will get up at 9:30 and do my biggest.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what do you like more? Like glamming people and moving on, or like being paid for like your beauty?
It honestly goes through phases. I feel like right now I'm really, really passionate about content. I love doing that so much. And I've just had so much fun with it because I feel like my makeup career, it all kind of started to become the same. Like what I loved about makeup when I first started was that every day was so different. Some days I would be doing music videos. Some days I would be doing 8 clients a day. Some days I would be filming. Like everything was so different. And then I feel like it just got to the point where I had my set clients and I was
You lost like that
Yeah.
passion and that
Yeah.
drive for it.
Definitely.
That like you crave as a creative and as an artist. 'Cause
Yeah.
I get it. Like we
Yeah.
kind of
totally
are in the same lanes-ish.
Yeah.
So
And with content, it's like you can do something new every single day.
you
And
can
so
make
I'm
a
really
fucking
passionate about
music
that right
video.
now. Yeah, seriously.
Fucking get ready with me.
It's something about your content that I love. I feel like you're either like teaching someone or showing someone every single step of
Yeah.
your day. Like you're cleaning your kit, you're getting in your fucking car, you're glamming fucking Northwest. It's like,
That's crazy.
when did you eat lunch, Alexis?
Yeah.
Like
She
we're-
wasn't. She was
McDonald's,
editing.
Always. Yeah.
She was
The
editing.
McDonald's
you,
drive-thru.
you edit all your stuff, right?
Yeah.
No. The drive-through thing is so real though, because she'll go to a drive-through but somehow get a clip of her car pulling up. And it's like,
How did you do that?
did you get out of the car?
The sorcery.
For sure.
The damn
Absolutely.
sorcery.
Do you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you, like being in like connected with everybody, but also being followed by so many people to like always be perfect and always have like your content out, always have a smile on your face?
I mean, I will say I feel like I am really lucky to where I don't have this like massive, massive platform. So like I live a very chill life. Like I do my thing. I don't
That's
feel
a
like I
cat.
have yeah, literally
She's
it's
just
like
a girl.
me and Bae. I'm literally just a girl. But I don't feel like there's a ton of pressure on me, thankfully.
Okay, good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you put a ton of pressure on yourself now that you've gotten to this position in your career?
Yeah, just because obviously nothing's certain. Like you just never know what's gonna happen with social media or what's gonna happen with clients. Like, you know,
It really
I've
is so
always
scary.
Yeah, and things can be taken so fast. Like I just think back to COVID, how it was like I worked 6 years to create this career, and then overnight it was like I took 7 steps back and had no money and had to live with my parents again. So it's like it's just scary, and I feel like I'm always
Is that what you
on-
did during COVID?
Yeah.
You didn't live in LA?
I mean, I still had my apartment.
But you went home?
Yeah. Oh my god, I went back home for like 4 months.
Wait, I didn't know that. Wow.
Really? I couldn't pay
Meanwhile-
my bills.
Oh.
Wait. So did you pay that?
Kind
Wasn't
of.
there like a COVID thing where
Yeah.
you didn't have to pay?
What was that like?
Like why was I fucking
was on
paying
COVID
then?
relief.
Yeah, I was on like COVID relief, and like what's the card? The
EBT?
Yeah.
Lucky.
Bitch was swiping her EBT up an arrow one, honey.
I honestly have always been jealous of the people.
If it works, it works.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't know.
Fucking $400 to swipe anywhere. Like,
That's crazy.
oh, we're going to Nurx.
Whoever has that is so lucky.
We're going to the mall.
Where's
babe.
Saks at?
Oh my god.
You know, Stas worked at Saks.
I did.
For how long?
I worked there for 2 months actually, and I was going to school
wow.
in June of 2022.
Isn't
that crazy?
It's
Less
like
than 2 years
weird.
ago.
I always think about certain phases of our life, and I'm like,
That
wait,
is crazy.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I know. I was
Who-
like living my like pretty woman fantasy.
What's
I feel
like the craziest job that you guys ever had?
I mean, mine obvious would have to be a stripper. Like
That's true. But that's like
I
so
always
iconic.
forget
That's such
she-
a flex.
I
think it's a flex
guess.
weirdly.
I think
But
that's so cool.
it's. I think the saddest part is
You
that
can climb
like
an entire
I
pole.
I did that the other day by accident. I think the saddest part is that like somehow, some way, it's like the traits that I've learned in like the dancing world have like come back to me now. So
Yeah.
it's like the social skills, like that's like they're like, yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Or like obviously dancing and stuff like that. Like it helps me and other forms of content. So
She does her routine to
Yeah.
die for this by the weekend. Let me tell you.
if you
that.
haven't heard if you haven't seen my die for this routine, then you have not lived.
I don't think I've lived yet.
I'll
Oh, she'll get a lap dance.
cut the cameras and I'll show you.
Thank
I
God.
don't know
different
what
site.
my craziest was when I always just worked very basic jobs, like 3 different Subways, 5 different Paneras.
Okay.
Like you would think like it would be hilarious for the bit if I was like, yeah, I was like the front desk person at an STD test center. Like that would be hilarious. But like
never too late.
I worked at Ulta for 2 weeks. Like and
You worked at Ulta?
I
Did
showed
you
up.
work at Ulta?
They never fucking hired me. Ulta, Mac, every counter,
What?
Sephora,
That's crazy.
no counter would hire me.
Same. I applied
Really?
there. They did not
Yeah.
fuck with me.
Were you trying to do people's makeup? I was just in the
I
back.
was trying to be a cashier, stock the shelves, literally anything that they would allow me to do to get my foot in the door to a makeup store. No one would hire me.
You don't want to stock those shelves, first of all.
I would have done anything.
And it's crazy now because literally, I'm not kidding. I'll never ever forget it. I was a boy driving the worst fucking car ever, like smoke out of the exhaust type shit. Not kidding. And I pulled up to Ulta and I was like, "Where's the manager?" And I pulled up James Charles' YouTube video, and he was like, "This was during the stage where he was doing like the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation stick,
Yeah.
Lily lashes,"
Yeah.
and I go, "Give me everything." Not kidding. And then she rang it up, and it was like $500, and I was like,
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like 80, bitch. Like, fuck, take it all off.
Makeup's
You're
so
like,
expensive.
hold on, like I gotta get something for my car.
Right.
I think
be
I
right back.
shoplifted, not kidding.
Oh my god.
But James literally was like my like inspiration for glam, and now it's so
He's the
crazy because
blueprint.
like
Yeah.
he really is the blueprint. I was just talking to my parents about it. My mom was like, "Yeah, he was the first like cover girl," and I was like,
Isn't that crazy?
He was the first
forgot.
cover boy.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Literally iconic.
I remember where I was when that cover came out. I was in
Yeah.
an Uber. It was my first week living in LA. And I
Yeah.
remember seeing that and being like, I'm so proud of him.
Aw.
Never met him.
No, he had like the man bun, like the
I wanted to play with this man bun.
but like the
Such an
northern
era.
lights on his eyelid. Like he was always doing his biggest.
Who was
honestly.
someone growing up in the industry that inspired you the most to become a makeup artist and be your hot self?
I mean, YouTube wise, I started watching Blair Fowler and Bethany
Yes.
Moda. Loved them. And
Where
then
are they?
I was a Nikki girl, Nikki tutorials. That was like
okay.
every week.
She was everything. Jaclyn Hill was like
Yeah.
my
I still love Jaclyn's
girl.
content,
Oh my God.
honestly.
Yeah.
Jaclyn's one of
No,
those
she
people to
slays.
me where I'm like, she can do no wrong.
I love her.
agree.
I loved her so
She
Absolutely.
much.
created you bitches.
Yeah.
Like,
That's true.
Jackie
Oh.
Ina for sure.
Daisy really loves Jaclyn as well, honestly.
sure.
If you guys can't tell.
Who would you say in the industry is like a dream client of yours? Because you've done
Dua Lipa.
everybody.
Oh.
I would die. Yeah, I mean, Hailey Bieber. Come on. Wait.
Just say it, bitch. Clean girl, gold earring, fucking slick back, bitch.
Like
you
my
are,
entire personality
you
is
literally
based off of
are
her.
Hailey
I
Bieber's
almost think it's
doppelganger.
like rude that you haven't.
I
It almost just
agree.
seems like, okay, Haley, seriously, like now you're just being rude. Like I feel like she's like not doing it for the bit now. Like, come on, just book my bitch. Like, come on.
Please,
Haley,
I'm
if
begging.
you're out there, you better fucking get her in your makeup chair or I'm gonna fuck your
And I
husband.
know she's listening to this podcast.
Moving
right now.
on.
Get her in your makeup chair was insane. Imagine Alexis in the makeup chair.
But she was confident when she
I
said
said what
that.
I
She
said
it
and
with
I
her
meant what
chest.
I meant.
Have I don't expect Alexis to, blabber gums like me. I don't have a filter, seriously. But like what's like a nightmare situation that you've had like in the glam world? That you've had to like literally go like this and just like swallow your pride and like smile and be like, oh
Yeah.
like you don't have to say, but like the situation.
I mean, working with celebrities is hard.
Yeah.
Like, I love it so much and I have so much fun every single day, but you've got a lot of big personalities, a lot of ego, and
A lot of God complexes.
yeah, it's just hard sometimes. I feel like there's not necessarily a specific situation. It's just a lot of work.
Like, oh my
and
God, is this real? I'm like,
yeah,
this is what I'm doing.
and just like having a positive attitude and a smile, and yeah, absolutely, I can do that.
big smiles.
You're like,
You
I
know?
could do that again.
Yeah, and just like wearing a lot of hats, I feel like can be a little frustrating sometimes. Like, you definitely have to be a people pleaser to be on my side of the industry, at least,
Yeah.
because like my clients will be like, oh, you don't mind running this errand for me really quick, and it's like,
But you're
I'm your
like,
makeup artist, not your assistant. But like, I'm not going to say no.
Yeah.
You know?
your PA is sitting her ass on the floor. Make her go to Starbucks.
But like, I think that that's what's gotten me to where I am too, because I'm such a yes man. Like, oh, you need someone to walk your dog really quick? Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you need this? Like, yeah, absolutely. I'll do it. And
Venti iced chai.
being-
I just
yeah.
made one.
right, like
The new
I
lavender
literally
latte
have it
from
picked up for you.
Delicious. You want to try?
But just like being a yes man and like always doing everything with a positive attitude, I think is really important.
That's incredible.
No matter what.
Yeah.
this bitch is unreal.
Kudos
for
to this bitch.
It does say so much about you though. Like, you're making people pretty and you have to say yes and it's your, like, it's like so many things that you're like, fuck, like literally fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever see yourself like, do you ever have hate? Like, not from like clients, but just like in general, like being in the like Reddit. Let's talk about it.
You guys know I was in a really
She's-
bad Reddit
She's diagnosed.
era. It's true. I've
Reddit
been doing
recovery.
a lot better. I've been doing better, but
I
people also
fucking
haven't
hate
been as
that
mean.
website.
So maybe that's why I've been doing better.
You said what?
people also just haven't been being as mean. So maybe that's why
Okay.
I've been doing better.
Reddit is this website, for those of you who do not know, anyone in the creator space, I could probably sneeze right now and there would be a whole Reddit thread about how I'm abusing my dog for sneezing 5 feet away from her. Like,
Yeah.
it's so mind-boggling because there's like
You're like in a group chat with
people
all
you don't
hate
know.
comments and opinions about you, and there's threads about like your eyelashes. There's threads about like the way you like do anything. So I feel like that's the most unhealthy environment for creators to step into.
Yeah.
Tell me more about how that has affected you. Well, no, I've experienced
Yeah,
it, which makes
Stassi will tell me
which
my
breaks
worst.
my heart because honestly, can we tell that story?
Go for it.
Okay,
Tell.
okay, y'all. So
I'd love to hear it from your perspective.
you know me, Stassi Belle Beauty. I dyed her boyfriend's hair one day, and Alexis had kind of had a rough week, and we'd been going back and forth that entire week. I think like nobody was here for some reason, so we were hanging out like every single day. And we were dyeing her boyfriend's hair, and we were in the bathroom, and you either checked something, like something triggered you so hard, and like I've never seen you cry.
I think you literally just looked at me and were like, "Are you okay?"
I literally like
Stas like weirdly knows like at the like perfect
I
time.
saw like the snap in her head, and I was like, wait, what happened? Like we were all just like singing, like chilling, like having a good time, and then I saw like just the look at the phone and just everything in her sink, and that I've never seen you like feel so like vulnerable and helpless, and
Aw.
it really makes me sad as your friend.
That was a really fun story to tell.
I know, but then like we all consoled her, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, no.
People just love to
Stassi-
talk on like people they know nothing about, and it's like
Yeah.
you do not know Miss Alexis's fucking hard work,
I
her
know.
morals, her heart.
I gave you a full pep talk too.
Literally, if I am ever going through anything, these bitches are the ones that I'm gonna call. I can tell you that right
Speed
now.
dial.
Yeah.
Literally, no one makes me feel as good about myself as you guys.
Aw,
Oh,
that's
wait,
true.
I love
Love
that.
you.
Thank you for always making us feel good. The fuck?
Thank you for making me look good on my birthday.
Thank you for breathing and
Thank
showing
you.
up literally
Anytime,
here
seriously.
today. What was your like lowest point you think like being in LA? Like where you were just like, no, like I can't.
I think just like finances, honestly.
Yeah.
Like money comes, money goes, and like when
That's one.
it's gone, girl,
Girl,
it's gone.
gone with the wind.
We
Fabulous.
always
Yeah.
talk about that. I swear to God, like LA, like
It feels
there's
like
been times
the
where
world
I've
is
had
crashing
negative
down.
like hundreds of
Yeah.
dollars to my name, and I think I've honestly asked Toss for money. Not kidding. Like LA is so crazy, but then at the end of the day, you could have like, it's like,
I'll send you money right now if it makes you happy.
thank God.
What are friends for, right?
Right.
No, I completely agree. And I think LA is always survival mode, like
Yeah.
no matter what. And like, I think you can relate. Like, you wouldn't, like, even though it's hard and friends suck and people are awful and like the money's hard, like imagine if you were in Missouri.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Like, what would you be doing? Like,
Working on a
genuinely.
cornfield.
You didn't go to college.
Doing the
right?
tractor.
Yeah, no.
I did 2 years and I was like, this was a waste of
2
my
years
time.
in the slammer.
I just knew it wasn't for me, right?
No. And I think like big personalities and talented personalities, like Sauce from New Jersey, she's from Missouri, I'm from Iowa. And now it's like, hey. We're not meant for that. And
No.
everyone else can go sit in fucking their like little house and be an engineer and like have their 7 babies by the time they're 22. But like, I'm not popping babies. I'm popping bottles.
Ew. I like that. Bring out that ace of spades.
Lemonade.
Okay, so back to what we're talking. We're so dumb. Back to what we were talking about when you were in that moment where like the entire, internet felt so overwhelming. What was your mental process and how did you get yourself out of that? Because as a creator, I look up to you and I learn from, things that like all of us have gone through.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's important to discuss with everybody like how to get out of that, because once you're in it,
It's a hole.
you're in it,
It's hard.
And not a good hole.
I mean, honestly, like you have to
not a
stop.
hole I want to be in.
Not a hole I have.
Right. We don't need
And
that
I have
one.
like 7. Not kidding.
I think I found 10 the other day.
Lost count. So anyways, back to the hole.
Back to the hole. Yeah, it's not a fun hole to be in, that's for
No.
sure. But honestly, like you can't look. And I know everyone says that and it's so much easier said than done, but it's so true. And like you can't place value in the good things that they're saying or the bad things. And I feel like that's something that I've had to
So
learn
true.
recently, because one day they're gonna love you and praise you and think that you're the best makeup artist in the world, and then the next day they're gonna say that you don't know how to shade match and color theory gate and everything else. And
Color
I don't like it
theory.
when people come for your talent. That's when I get
know.
offended.
but like you just can't place value in it either way,
Because
positive or
one day
negative.
they literally said they wanted to be you, and then the next day they literally are telling you they hope you die, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Right.
All I did was go to bed, and then wake up
Literally.
and post a TikTok like I didn't do anything.
It's really crazy.
Speaking of going to bed, who makes you get like what client has ever made you get up like so questionably early that you're like, it's dark out, babe?
I have glammed every hour of the day of the night.
Really?
Probably. Yeah,
Have you
absolutely.
glammed someone sleeping?
Yeah, for sure. Oh my God. I remember Tana's, I think it was like her 22nd birthday or something. I was
Yeah.
literally like straddling her on a couch, like doing her makeup.
The Tana sleeping glam? Not
Yeah.
kidding. I think
I want that package. Where do I get that?
I know. Honestly,
Like imagine waking
up and your lashes on, and you're
you're
like,
already
oh.
glam. Imagine that.
It would be everything. But like Trisha, I've had to wake up at like, Trisha loves an early glam.
Okay.
And a lot of moms do. Kris Jenner also loves an early glam. But like for Trisha, I was waking up at like 4 a.m. because she lives really far. So I would have to drive like an hour to get to her house.
Wow.
But
And I just
Wow.
thought you had a smile on
by
your
herself.
face with Starbucks.
Absolutely. I was
Trisha could,
so
like, hit me in
excited.
the
It's my
face.
Disneyland.
No, literally.
I genuinely something like I'm not. I think it was the canceled podcast that Trisha was on, and I think we were there. Were we sitting there with
Yeah.
a smile on our face because she glams Trisha, and literally I will be a fan of her if we're best friends till the day I
Same.
die.
Yeah.
And I genuinely feel bad for like honestly everyone watching who hasn't like just experienced her presence because like
She's my
she's
favorite
so
person
little.
in the
She
entire
kicks her
world.
little legs. Like
Ah,
her legs
I
don't
know.
touch the floor.
I want to meet her so
cute.
bad.
She's everything.
And she's like funnier in person. Her giggles, everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's everything. I cannot.
I feel like a Make-A-Wish child every single time I'm around
Why
her.
are
I'm
you
like,
impressed?
thank you. Thank you.
I
You're
love
paying me
that.
to be here. I'll pay you.
Literally,
No,
I'm like, I'll
literally.
pay you to allow me to be in your presence to glam you.
So Alexis, enough about any fucking bullshit and insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
You have a boyfriend.
Yes.
How is that?
It's hot.
So good.
That's been like, it's your first boyfriend, right?
Yeah, first boyfriend.
When did you first meet him? As if I don't already know
Diane
this.
Sawyer over here. Shit.
When did you first meet him?
We met in August over the summer.
Okay. My birthday month.
Yeah.
Month of love and
Right?
luck.
And it's actually really crazy. I totally manifested this. I'm going to sound insane, but I made it get ready with me the day that I met him, being like, get ready with me to go and find a boyfriend.
And you went to Santa Monica.
Yes.
So for those of you watching, go to Santa Monica.
Where'd
I don't
you
know.
go?
I don't know if I suggest the Victorian, I'll be honest, but
Well, you know someone just got drugged there?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not kidding.
I
So
think
It's right
I've
next to
been
the
drugged
bungalow.
there.
I think
I've
I
never-
was drugged there. Honestly,
Yeah.
honestly down.
You'd have to be drugged to go there.
It's true. It
I've
was
never
daytime,
been.
thank God.
I've never
That's
been.
right next to the bungalow, right?
Yeah, it's close.
Mhm.
I need to start going over there because I don't know why I keep wasting my time
want
on
a surfer.
anyone in the city of Hollywood. It's like
The guys are better on the west side.
Men who
It's
know how to
true.
ride. I've always wanted one.
How did you guys meet again?
So we met through mutual friends. My friend Haley, her now husband, is a DJ, and so she like knew that me and James were going out in Santa Monica that day. She's like, "Oh my god, like he's playing a show, you should come."
Yeah.
And so we like went for a little bit. We were there for like 20 minutes, and I met Dallas that day because he's best friends with her husband.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing everything wrong. I don't know why I haven't taken Alexis Oakley notes so much sooner.
Yeah, I want to learn how to DJ now so I can meet hot DJs.
Me too.
Honestly, I was talking to a DJ and it didn't work out, and I think he ended up like being gay or something.
I feel like it usually doesn't work out.
Like they suck, but Alexis
great.
found a good one.
Yeah, no, he's great.
I feel like Dallas is we would talk about like literally for months on like how like your person and the qualities that like you want in a person, like him being funny, thoughtful, sweet, like endearing. Like I feel like he's every single one of those qualities, but like even better because it's him. And I've always been so happy for you. And like I literally watched my best friend fall in love, and that was like the best thing
really
I've ever.
is like beautiful to watch. Like I saw you and she just went on this full world tour. Where were you?
We went to Kyoto, Tokyo, and Thailand.
Wow.
Oh.
I was living out my tour fantasies.
I love that.
God,
Oh
it was
my
so fun. He had
God.
shows like in all 3 places, and so I just decided to be a little tour girlfriend. And
Miss
go along for the ride.
Worldwide. Pitbull can never.
I
Ever.
mean, come on,
was
wifey.
that like everything?
Oh my god, it was the best trip of my life. It was so much fun.
I love that.
She was like going
That's
to the
so cute.
hedgehog
Great.
cafes, like
Oh my god, we went to 3 cat cafes. We did Mario Kart in the street. Oh my god, so many fun things.
Wait.
It was
I love
amazing.
that.
so are you in love?
Yes, we finally said
Wait.
I can't cry. Chris George's
You have such an
insane.
expensive grandma. Stop.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Suck the tears up now.
Do you think like now that you guys have been together, you're like literally living your like wifey fantasy? Like honestly, I feel like you're so in your element. It's seriously the most beautiful thing to watch because we've been friends for what, like 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Do you think that like I always see this one quote. I honestly, again, think Monet McMichael said it. Honestly, she's doing everything right. And she said, once you like have yourself and your finances and your job and your work and everything, like you'll find someone that's an addition to you.
Yeah.
Not division,
That's so
because
good.
bitch, I failed math. Like
Yeah.
you were like finding yourself.
no
and,
PEMDAS
like,
here,
falling in
honey.
love with yourself. And you had so many other things to like work on before someone like entered
Yeah.
your like.
No, definitely. I mean, I've been single my whole life, and so I feel like I had a lot of time to work on myself and figure
A
out
lot of time.
my
Alexis
shit
Oakley
and
has been
everything.
single.
They blew her over there. Okay. I'm just kidding.
But I feel like for me, I knew that I really wanted to focus on my career first. That's why I came out here, and I didn't want any distractions. And so I was like so in that for such a long time. And don't get me wrong, I definitely wanted a boyfriend, but like
Right.
I wasn't gonna settle and take time away from like my clients and my life and my career and my friends for like someone that wasn't meeting all of my expectations. And so he's the first person that was, and things are so good now.
I
The bar
love
is
that.
high.
Yeah, the
and
bar is
so
very
am I.
high.
I love that. I need a hit right now.
Wait, I love that. That literally makes me so happy. I can't
I,
even like.
I love her boyfriend. I do.
He's
Well,
great.
that sounds weird,
Wait.
but I love her boyfriend for her.
He's obsessed with you.
Apparently, they both caught feels.
Yeah.
What's going on?
No. I like he's like a homie. He's amazing, and like I love
Yeah.
you guys' dynamic more than anything. Like we went out to Playa Vista to go see a show. It was like the
Oh my god, I forgot you.
it
Guys
was
did
like
that.
the middle of the night, low key, and like
Yeah,
we
we powered through.
had a fucking ball.
That was like one of my favorite nights. We ordered McDonald's to the club.
yeah, like we were
They
just
were
sitting
full
there,
glam like backstage eating McDonald's.
yeah, and like we would
Literally.
we would do our like little like dance moves and like make TikToks and stuff, and I just like I could tell he was so happy that like you were in his world for once.
That was like very, very early on too. I think that
Yeah.
was like a month into us dating
That
or
was
something
crazy.
like that. You were the first friend to meet him.
Yeah,
Do you ever find it hard?
we went to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah. Really romantic.
Dave and Buster's,
Great-
we
great
need to
place
go
for a
soon,
first date.
It's
honestly.
honestly so true.
Yeah,
I don't know why I like didn't start going there sooner. You guys low key
the
like
best.
I think kind of reintroduced.
I
me to
love Dave and
Yeah.
Buster's.
because
Yeah,
like the food, the alcohol, and
Yeah, the
their
Shirley
certificates.
Temples.
Like,
we should
some-
go later.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Us are going to a Paris Hilton event later. I'm so excited. I feel like
That's hot.
I love that you're coming with. Like I love that we're all going because like
Mhm.
I feel like Paris is everyone's icon, and if she's not your icon, like seriously, I don't
What
know
are
what
you
to
doing?
tell
Are you okay?
you glammed her, right?
Yeah,
How
she was
is
one of my
she?
first clients. Amazing. Oh my god, I loved her.
I heard she is just like a ball, like everything you would ever like dream of.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Really?
No, she's
I'm so
everything,
nervous
for
to
sure.
meet her. Actually,
Really?
That's my entire life. I've only looked up
She's
to
gonna
one
go,
person.
Hi, gorgeous.
I want a video of her saying hi, Belle Diva. I would literally choke
And the thing
die.
is, I know you're gonna get it.
That's all I want. That's all I care about.
It's so crazy. I still have the screenshot on my phone. I found it the other day. I like posted some caption. I was like a boy, and this was like during my weird phase in Iowa when I would like go to Walmart and like do photo shoots with like an apple in the aisle or something.
What?
And like I would
Wait,
just, like,
elaborate.
like I was like experimenting with my femininity, so I would like
Okay.
dress up, put on a lash, and I would like go to the laundromat with like size 12 stilettos on. And I
Okay,
was like,
honestly,
yes.
I remember that was like a vibe. Cheryl
Yeah.
Lloyd.
No, it wasn't.
Sure.
She
For
did that.
you, I looked horrible, but I posted it, and I think my caption literally was like "sliving" or something, and I just like tagged her, and she followed me, and then my
The
Instagram got
queen.
deleted, and she has never like we haven't like
We're
had
gonna
an
fix that
in
tonight.
her-
Yeah, for
she's on her
sure.
TikTok, but I just love her so much. I just saw something of her in The Simple Life, and she was like stuck in the middle of the woods, and she's like, "Can I just like have McDonald's?" Like,
She's like,
Best
I'm wearing
show
an
ever.
Alexander McQueen top. I'm wearing Louboutins, and Nicola's wearing Alaya. Just want to let you guys know.
and the helicopter came, and I was like, "It's literally me and Stas."
Yeah.
Literally.
How do you feel? Like, how do you navigate like friendship, working, fake people, like coming from like a small town?
It's really hard. And LA is a tricky place to make friends. I feel like it took me a really long time to make solid friends because I feel like you can definitely find like
Party
you're going out
friends, yeah.
friends. Yeah. And like that type of vibe. But it took me a really long time to find friends that I could like sit on the couch with, get McDonald's, like talk about anything and everything. And I feel like now I have learned quality over quantity. I don't need to have 20 best friends.
Completely
as long
agree.
as I have like one or two people, I'm set. And that's all I need.
I'm figuring that one out.
Yeah.
hard.
It is.
Sister
'cause
girls learning the hard way. I've told you from day one though, like I don't give a fuck who you are. Like if you're not like everything, like same thing about like relationships.
Yeah.
Like if you're not everything I want in a best friend or somebody in my life, then I would rather be by myself because to me that's more valuable and my peace
Yeah.
is precious.
It's so
priceless.
Someone looked me in the eye last night. I was having a bit of a spiral about
Mhm.
all sorts of stuff, and someone looked at me and literally was like, "Lila, it's all about protecting your peace." And that's so weird. You honestly said that because, not kidding, she said that to me, and I started spiraling. I went home because I was like, "Oh my god,
Mhm.
you're right. I need to
Yeah.
never talk to anyone again." And then Stas told me this morning I need to honestly get a new phone number.
Yeah.
So I'm probably getting a
Yeah.
new phone number.
Yeah.
That's great.
I think that's something that I've always struggled with because I always like love a room full of people. I love making people laugh, but it's like you can make someone laugh, but you don't need to tell them
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
deepest, darkest, hole and secrets.
Yeah. Because I think too, like
No,
you
the
just
chamber
allow
of
yourself to
secrets.
get hurt sometimes too when you do that.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah. And like you just have to protect yourself and protect your energy because it's draining being around people like that. And there's no point in like wasting your energy and your positive attitude on people that are gonna make you feel like shit.
Preach,
I know that's
sister.
right.
Take me to church, honey.
Write that one down.
Hallelujah.
I know it's crazy that some people don't experience that. Like they're just like still in our small town. Like, do you ever see people from your high school and they're like still just like this, and you're like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
it's really crazy. All of the people from my hometown, they're still friends with the same people, go to the same restaurants,
Same bar.
same
Mhm.
bar. Like, but
they're
I
so
mean,
happy.
I'm not hating on that.
No,
like,
no.
they're so happy doing that, and that's great. I knew that wasn't the life for me.
We unfortunately don't have that.
I had
Yeah.
no other choice.
Yeah,
It was LA or die.
same.
You
So
went back though, right?
I went back for like a month, and then like I just packed a
Yeah.
bag, went to Miami, booked a flight from Miami to LA, and then that was
a
it.
jet
She
setter.
was always a jet setter.
No, I swear to God, I would go back like for 2 weeks, like hibernate, like make a wig, and then like bust out the door, like
Oh my
full
God.
juicy tracksuit, and be like, okay, I'm going to the airport. Love you guys. Bye. I was
Oh,
a wild
no.
child my whole life. Nobody give a fuck.
Where
love
were you
that.
living in New Jersey when you came to Aspen?
Yeah.
Do you know that story?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
That's
I
so
think we have to
crazy.
say this story. Okay.
Go.
Yeah. So Lilac. So I had moved back. This was February of 2021 because I moved to LA October of 2020. Then I left, and then I was living back at home. And Lila calls me. She's like, "I'm in Aspen. Like, I'm having the best time. Like, please come." So
Middle of the night.
middle of the night. But by the way, and
crazy.
so I called. I called my mom. I was like, "Yeah, mom. Like, I'm going on a brand trip. Like, I'm going to Aspen." My mom's so supportive. She's like, oh my God, really? Like, she's like, oh my God, go. I was like, okay. My mom's like, go. I don't give a fuck.
She was barely doing Instagram or anything.
Girl, I had probably like 1,000 followers. Like, no brands even knew I was like on this planet.
Going to Bali with Boo, bitch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So by the time Lila had woken up, I packed a bag, went to the Philly airport, went to Dallas. I was asleep on the plane in Dallas. Then from Dallas, I went to Dallas to Aspen, Dallas to Denver, Denver to Aspen. So
okay, Dallas.
Yeah, right. And then Lila woke up. I was there. And
I'm not
we had the
kidding. I
best
woke
trip
up with
of our
knots
lives.
in my hair, and I was like, and at the
Thank
time,
God.
like, I don't
I
even
wanna
think
show
I
you
knew
the
this bitch's
footage.
middle name. And
We
I was
like weren't really
oh.
friends too, which was funny. But I
That's
just found the
crazy.
footage the other
And
day.
that started you've been to Aspen, right?
No.
Girl,
Never had your, like,
No.
the
never.
luxury. You
I
would
know,
love
it's
it.
insane.
Wait,
You
I
would
need to go.
love it.
You need to go. Where's like your favorite place you've ever traveled?
Probably Paris. Honestly, Tokyo was amazing too, though. Paris or Tokyo.
It looked insane, but seeing you in Paris seemed like it was like out of a movie. Like you had
Yeah.
the bow in your hair. She was
Of
coquette,
course.
obviously.
Obviously, I had to commit to the bet.
I can't imagine seeing myself in Paris. Like I feel like I'd still be in my stained sweatpants and stuff.
No,
She'd be in
you'd
her
be
perfect
so
outfit.
cute. I would love
Are you
that.
kidding? You guys like always come through with the best fits. Like I know that's not true.
Okay, yeah. For those of you who can't see us, I feel bad for you.
Yeah. Matching IMG until we die.
We die, Alana Pulitzer. We love you so fucking much. I swear to God.
Mwah, no but.
So I kind of have like a juicy question.
Ooh.
Now that you have made such a name for yourself, what is like the biggest bucks you got for a brand deal?
Ooh.
I can't.
You don't want to
answer
talk about
that.
it? Oh. Okay.
So it was good, huh? So the check was good, huh?
But
I love
I don't know. I don't love like talking about finances.
Good.
I respect
I'll
that.
tell you off camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Hot. We'll talk later.
In my mind, you're a
Right.
millionaire. In my brain.
So not true. Thank you.
swear to God.
That's
I
a
think
really
in
big
your mind,
compliment.
we're like
You're a millionaire. In my mind, I'm a millionaire.
I love that mindset though. I'm gonna start thinking like that.
I swear to God, like all I have to my name is like a Starbucks card that like refills every 3
I
days.
think
all
that's
you
one of
need.
like the main things that we all like relate to. Kind of like we could literally have $45 to our name, but we will spend $44.95 on
For
Starbucks
sure.
in that Suburban.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
You're like getting better though, right?
I'm getting better. It
Okay.
took me a really long time. I
Shopaholic.
yeah,
Bad.
it's true.
Like me and Alexis in New York
Yeah.
City.
I'm
like,
in my shopaholic
don't
era.
wanna
I
talk
love
about
it.
Oh my god. bad
like why
times.
were we at Alexander Wang like
for like 5
go.
hours? I was on the floor because I thought I was gonna pass out.
We hadn't eaten breakfast yet. Alexis was turning white. I'm talking like how many?
You got Wang
think
for
like 2 or 3
breakfast.
genuine hours in that one dressing room, right?
For sure. We tried on every single thing in the store.
Me, her, and Mario.
Not
Not
kidding.
kidding.
You guys are
each spent
sick.
like $4K.
You guys are a
Lost
little
all of it.
demented.
Don't know where any of it is. Hate the pants that I bought. Not
They
get it.
shrunk. Literally, my sweats are capris.
Well, he got canceled for a reason. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Shout out Alexander.
So I also have a hot question.
Okay.
What is next for Alexis Oakley?
So much.
Okay.
I really want to do.
I'm gonna do like the Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. Oh my God. Literally, why is she always sitting on
Does
top
she
of
do
her?
that?
Oh my God, she sits on her guest lap. Literally,
straddles
They
her
like
guest.
sit like this. I swear
Okay,
to God.
so tell me what's next
Okay,
for you.
Oh, she's
So-
getting that lap dance early,
yeah,
honey.
thank God. They probably all just saw your ass, but that's okay.
Thank God.
Bleep that out.
Um,
It's for a different platform.
right.
You gotta pay for that.
I really want to do a collaboration with a brand this year.
Mhm.
I would love to do like an Alexis Oakley lip kit or like a palette or something like that. I feel like I've gotten so many new opportunities in the last few months. Like I just did my first meet and greet with Kosa. So
I was just
Oh,
gonna
that was so
say.
I'm trying to work on a master class, like just things like that. I want to elevate and take it to the next level.
I will
would
be
die.
front row.
Thank you.
Not kidding. I will be swiping someone's
Notepad,
cards.
whiteboard, fucking
Oh, I love
teleprompter, the
that.
whole 9.
How
Thank
like
God.
what tips and tricks do you have for the young girlies out there, whether they're like doing makeup or not, in LA or not, from like being Midwest, glamming, and then like all of a sudden having a line wrapped around a whole neighborhood for people literally to meet you because you're so talented and hot.
I think just like one, never give up on yourself. Like I have heard more no's than yeses in my entire life. Like and like Kris
Same.
Jenner says, if you're getting a no, you're talking to the wrong person. You can't let
Next.
that like you can't place your worth in that. And if you want it bad enough, Show
You'll
up,
get
be
it.
the hardest worker in the room. I always say that. I might not be the best makeup artist in the world, but I can promise I'm going to be the best worker. And I'm going to show up with positive attitude.
I like
and
that.
outwork every bitch in this place.
Yes, I saw you actually say that on your panel the other day. I was so proud. I was watching with a smile.
Aw, thank you.
You are always the hardest worker.
But it's true. Like, you have to be. And
I'll just be the hardest.
yeah,
in the
yeah.
room.
Like, you just have to prove yourself.
I'll just be on the floor.
Yeah.
But you're in the room, and that's all that matters.
Oh, I love that. Period.
Okay, so now I want to introduce a segment. Belle Beauty Bombs. Do you have any
Ooh.
beauty bombs for our podcast? Like any
Would a beauty bomb be a good thing or a bad thing?
it could be either, honestly. Like you're not doing this right or
Ins
like
and outs of the beauty world.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I will say there's so many launches right now. There's a new neutral palette coming out every single week, and I think that it's really
It's
easy to like
absurd.
see everyone on TikTok have it and try it, and you're like so excited for the new palette. But you don't need everything. Stick to your one neutral palette that you have. You don't need 12.
shopaholics.
need-
Halt.
Yeah, like listen, I know it's hard, but I have learned I use my go-tos every single day.
Mhm.
I feel like reviews are like coming back.
I
Like,
know,
Did
it's
I
kinda
miss a
crazy.
chapter or like they were gone for a sec, right?
For sure. I feel like that was like very 2016 coded.
Jeffree
and then,
Star every single
Absolutely.
launch.
And then it's coming back recently. I feel like I didn't want to do reviews for a really long time because I was like, there's a million beauty gurus out there doing a review on the same
Mhm.
product. Does anyone really care to see another opinion? But everyone says yes. And
Mhm.
honestly, do your reviews.
do your biggest review.
Yeah.
I feel like right now the aesthetic has moved from like full glam to like natural, like soaked, like Kylie Jenner beauty.
Soaked is crazy.
Soaked.
Do you like Kylie's
We're
makeup?
soaked.
I love it.
I need to use her foundation. Stas used it and looked.
I do love her
So
foundation. I
good.
have to
It's really
say.
good.
And her concealer is really good too.
What's
like,
like the one product you like? If you do not have it, your night is over.
Yeah.
Like a lash.
I always need a lash. If I'm wearing makeup, I have to have a lash.
Any recommendations?
I honestly love the Ardell WSBs. I cut them into little bits and like just do the little
I
half
love
lash
these
on the
lashes
end.
on you right
Yeah,
now. Oh,
is
you
this
do
what
Ardell?
Yeah.
this is? Wow.
Yeah,
They look like your natural eyelashes.
that's the goal.
Wow.
But like a little lift because I have like really downturned eyes, and so that's always my goal with
No,
like
you
the
don't.
liner and the lash to make them as straight as possible.
Mhm.
I've never
Give the
been able to do
illusion.
like the liner thing or a lash thing because I feel like every time someone puts a liner on me, I'm like, why are my eyes drooping? Because I've like hooded eyes or something, or not hooded eyes,
Yeah.
whichever one boys are born with. Honestly, you know what I'm talking
That's girl.
about? I don't have enough eye space. Like you know, you have so much.
That's
like, eye
genetic.
space.
That has
Like,
nothing to do with your
yeah.
gender.
Yeah, no.
Never
You
mind.
bitch.
Fuck my parents. Like
Yeah,
what?
Actually, that was really rude of them.
Yeah, what? I
Um,
can't believe you.
How do your parents and you have one sibling, right?
Yeah,
Like feel about like what you do? Like are they like
so
confused?
proud. Oh my god, no. Like, okay, so my mom, she has been obsessed with Hollywood and like celebrities ever since I was little. Like
Always.
Wendy
You have a
Oakley was
stage
taking
mom.
me. Absolutely.
Wendy's a stage mom, for
She was
sure.
taking me to every concert, like shoving me to the front. My daughter wants a photo with you. I don't know who this fucking person is. Like she has
Getting
like
you the Jonas Brothers tickets.
yeah, like
whole nine.
she lives for this shit and is like so excited. So she keeps up with
I
everyone.
love
She
that.
follows all of you guys, like knows everything, listens to
love
every
you,
single
Wendy.
podcast. And then like my brother and dad definitely like don't get it as much, but try to. And that's why it's really cool too. Like when I work with football players' wives and like wags and stuff like that, because that's when they get excited and that's when they're like, oh, okay.
I
Like,
love seeing you like take your brother or your dad to like a game.
Yeah,
And you can
it's
just tell
the
they're
best.
so
Gammy at the
I
Super
know.
Bowl.
oh my god. She's
Something
so
about
cute.
Alexis is she will be at every sport event. It's like,
It's
when
true.
did you get there?
That's insane.
and how are you front row for Rihanna at the Super Bowl? Like I'm so confused. I'll never
That's
forget like watching the
crazy.
Super Bowl and everyone was just looking at your stories being like, what? She's literally already posted 9 TikToks of Rihanna's performance. Like,
I'm so
Of course, I had to be the
confused.
first one to post it. Are you kidding?
I
I needed the exclusive.
I love that.
One thing about Alexis is she will always have the exclusive.
Right on
Thank
time.
you.
I love that.
Wait, I love this so much.
I know.
I was
this
trying
is
to
so
think. I was
fun.
gonna ask
so
something
scared.
else, but I
No,
forgot.
never. I know. I feel like.
There's like one thing that I'm forgetting.
What are we at?
51.
Okay.
So we have like 10 minutes. Okay.
So I even had it. You're on 43 probably.
Okay.
Okay.
Slay. Okay, let's think. Hold on, let me look at my list quick. Okay.
I'm glad that you're
How are you,
enjoying
Amber?
it.
I know. It's so fun.
Okay.
Yeah?
I feel like I'm on Ellen.
I know, right?
I feel like I'm on Ellen.
Okay.
Do you know that I actually was on Ellen? Twice? 3 times?
What?
Talking
Twice.
fast like Trisha?
No, I was in the audience, but I went to the 12 Days of Christmas. Half of my apartment is gifted to me by Ellen. My TV, my air fryer, my pots and pans, my iPhone. I don't have that one anymore, but it was.
That's such
my
a
trash
flex.
can. Yeah.
You went to the 12 days of giveaways?
Yeah.
That's what you always say that too. You're like, what is it? The 12 days of giveaways?
Yeah,
I'm
isn't that
so
crazy?
sad.
I know. It was really
I
really
literally
crazy.
watched Ellen every day growing up. I'm
Me
not
too.
kidding.
Me and my mom, we did together.
And then the second, I swear to God, the second I moved to LA and like, obviously I was working at McDonald's, like, you're not going to an Ellen show, relax. But like this, after like a year, I was like, time to go. And then she was like, I'm retired, bitch.
I know. Isn't
I was
that
like, you're
so
leaving?
sad?
But I heard she's like,
She's in the Illuminati.
yeah, I heard she's horrible.
Yeah.
Which makes me really sad. And I'll never
I
believe that
heard.
because like, honestly, she raised me
I know.
and like made me who I am, to be honest. Like she gives me like Sue Sylvester energy.
Oh my God. That's so true.
I'm
You know who I
crying.
really missed? Joan Rivers.
R.I.P.
Is she dead?
Fashion Police. She was the host. Girl,
She's been
you're
dead
just
for,
now
like-
finding out that Joan Rivers is dead?
You're probably about like 7 years too
Oh.
late.
Wait, really?
Lila, Lila, hold on. Let me pull up the
Wait, I
receipt.
didn't know she died.
When
How'd
did she die? What
die?
year? It had to have been like at least 5 years ago.
There's
When
always
did
someone
Joan
that
Rivers die.
there's always someone that passes away and no one told me. Like I'm not kidding. I'm so confused.
September 4th, 2014.
2014.
This bitch has been dead since 2014.
10 years.
I was a sophomore in high school. I was not bothered by Joan, but now I'm offended.
Yeah.
Now I'm personally affected.
Oh my God, our girl would be so canceled today though.
So obviously right now, LA, the clients, everyone's here. Do you see yourself like living in LA in like 10 years?
Honestly, I don't know. I love LA right now.
Yeah.
I can't picture myself leaving anytime soon whatsoever, but I would
knows?
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not necessarily like married to the idea of staying here, but I do love it. And I think for right now, it's where I have to be.
You think you would ever be like a New York girly or like Miami or like
No.
no?
Oh my God,
I
Dude,
feel
about
like
Miami.
Tennessee for you, like Nashville.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I
Like
could,
happy
picture
wife, happy
myself-
life.
Yeah. I could like
Yeah.
picture myself doing something like that.
I see you with a golden retriever one day. Like you're such a golden retriever.
Yeah.
But also like I picture myself like deep in the valley in LA too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a valley girl.
Big
through and
house in
through.
Encino vibes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always go
Thanksgiving.
so back and forth. Like LA's home, but I'm like also I fucking hate it here. So it's like I never know.
I agree. It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Every day is different.
It's just like
Yeah.
a black hole.
And just like where I am mentally.
It all depends
know?
on literally if the ice cream machine at McDonald's is working or not.
Yeah, that's so true. It really
And if
does.
it's not, I'm packing a bag and going to Turkey.
Immediately.
Yeah.
How long was the flight to Thailand or to Japan?
Like the long flight was like 16 hours, and then we had another flight that was like 2.
16 hours is
But
beyond.
I do have to brag on my boyfriend. We flew economy, and I was supposed to sit in the middle seat because I was his plus one, and he is the talent. I was just there to be the tour girlfriend, but he sat in the middle seat the entire flight, all 6 flights, however many we took to get like there and back and everything.
That,
and
like
That's love.
love. It's true.
I'll never
is
have that.
unpopular opinion though, I like low key love the middle seat because I feel like I'm squished. and
Same,
then
I
can
like
just,
it.
lay
You're
on
crazy for
someone.
that.
I like
and
it.
I remember fighting you to sit in the middle seat on our flight to
To
New
New
York.
York.
So I don't know when this love for the middle seat has started.
Recent.
Okay.
Recent. 'Cause
Right.
literally the aisle, someone's gonna run over my feet because my legs
Yeah.
are so long that they have to go in the like middle, and then
Yeah.
they run over me with the cart of like drinks, and I'm like, ow.
You wake up and you have like fucking orange juice like inside your mouth.
Me and Alexis went to New York, and first of all, we kind of ran shit. Not kidding.
Yeah.
We were like CEO baddie.
That was one of my favorite trips ever, by the way. That was so fun.
New York trips hit. Like,
Yeah.
hit so
Even though I
hard.
broke a veneer.
That was crazy.
Toothless in New York. Yeah.
Do you remember that? Like, I'll never
We went to
forget it.
Broadway with my toothless friend, and it was. She was
After
in
I
Astros.
peed on her. Tell, I can't myself. Not kidding. I don't even think the Toss knows.
I just got full body chills. Oh my God. That just was a flashback that I
Wait,
really
it actually
don't
gave me a
remember.
flashback. Now I'm embarrassed.
So
The trauma dump.
You know this story?
No.
So it was originally me and Mario's trip. And then Lila decided last minute she wanted to come. We were obviously so excited to have her. We're like, yes, absolutely. There's 2 beds. So you're just going to go back and forth. Like, because Mario and I already had a bed.
We're gonna
so
swap.
Lila's going to go back and forth every single night. Unfortunately for myself, this happened the night that I was sharing a bed with her. But she I think you guys went out, right? I didn't
You
go
guys
out.
is insane. But honestly, yeah, you stayed in that night, which was crazy.
Yeah, I stayed in. You and Mario went out. And then I just remember you guys coming back. Lila sleeps naked in bed, even when she's sleeping in a full-size bed with another
friend.
person, which is really crazy. That was
I
a new
don't
experience
want to
for
wear
me.
clothes.
She really had to get comfortable.
Maybe like underwear or something would have been great, but she was sleeping naked.
Let
and
that
then,
It's
coochie
me
breathe.
getting home from the club without you, but then being like
Right.
scoot over.
yeah, fully like
What?
waking me up to like push me. And so we wake up and I'm like, something's wet. And she's just like, oh, that's so crazy. Like acts like,
It's water.
yeah, like I'm crazy for thinking that something was wet. And then she's like, oh, like you guys go. I'm just going to stay in bed for a little bit. Like I'll meet up with you guys later.
No, it was I think this is when I
This was the day of the
I
broken
shattered my
tooth.
tooth, so it worked perfectly. Like I shattered my tooth. I was laying in my own pee in bed, realized I wet the bed because I was so drunk. And then they were like, oh, we want to go do things. And I was like, well, I don't have a tooth, so I'm going to stay, laying in my
Yeah.
pee.
She's like, you guys go. I'm going to stay. She had the sheets changed while we were gone and the bed remade.
Oh, I ordered a bagel. I
And
was chewing it like with my like broken veneer still in my like
Yeah.
looking
like,
like
nice.
croissant
Licking
rods.
it.
And I was like, my nose doesn't work, so I didn't smell shit. But I was to be fair, in a little defense, it was during my stage where like not a lot of food was in my system, and then I would like black out, and it's like, Lila, you think you're gonna black out and like get up to go to the bathroom? Like, no, babe, you're going laying down.
You just like released.
So I wet the bed with Alexis.
Yeah.
Well, you wet the bed with me on Thanksgiving morning. So
And
no,
it has-
Christmas morning.
Christmas
Christmas morning.
Like, why does
Of
this keep
this
happening to
year-
you?
wait,
I
no,
did
not
it once
this year.
with you, once in Amari's bed on
Yeah.
Thanksgiving Day, and at his family's home in Vegas. Once with you in my bed on Christmas, and then once with Brooke in Turks and Caicos.
I
So
screamed when I woke up.
she woke up and goes, Lila, and I was like, oh.
I couldn't believe it. Like I couldn't believe it.
I love when she gaslights you into thinking
No,
that you're
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
now for her being
Yeah.
upset.
I don't believe that happened either. That's crazy.
I'm like, Lila, why is my hair sopping wet
Right.
and smells like piss?
Oh, your hair was wet.
Yes, I woke up.
Oh, I'm so
In
sorry.
the middle of the night, and we
you had
sleep-
it good. Like Amari had his Dior blanket that was wet. Like Sauce's hair was
Right.
ruined.
When we sleep, we're like literally like on top of each other. So it's
we
like,
create kinetic energy.
no, literally, we're like making a bonfire with our fucking legs out here. And then I wake up in the middle of the night on Christmas morning, and my hair was soaking wet because she gave me a golden shower.
the gift
but,
I
that
was
just
gonna say-
keeps on giving, Miss Lila Gibney.
What can I say? You make me real wet. But yeah, we have since, been in recovery from wetting the bed. That was something
really
though
proud
when I
of
was
you.
younger,
You're in
like,
Reddit recovery. She's in
Yeah.
peeing the bed recovery.
I'm also
What are
in
you
Reddit
recovering
recovery.
um,
Yeah, what are you in like recovery from?
I don't know.
Being late.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
You've
That's
gotten a lot
true.
better.
Yeah, I was early today.
Stas?
I was on time today.
Kind of.
I was on time today.
You said you'd be here at 10.
I was
Maybe
here
it
at
like
10:10.
Which
What's
is
wrong
good
with
for
that?
you.
That's 10. That's 10 o'clock.
Usually it's like if Alexis is like, Stas, the most important event of my life, it starts at 9 p.m. Her glam's finished at 11:30. Like,
yeah.
Which I love you, and you always look so perfect and
I'm
beautiful.
very
so it's like you
passionate
can't
about
hate
the
you.
arts. What can I say?
But it's like, how do you not care? Like, are you never like, oh, I'm late?
I don't care. I've gotten better about it because I care about you guys, but like literally, I'm not kidding. It could be my wedding, like my husband's walking down the aisle. I'm like, give me a sec, doing the lash.
I
She
could
needs-
literally never.
You ever
Time
seen
is
that
like
meme? It's like, got my green glasses, can't live
Yes.
without them. Got my velvet lip gloss, it's the best. Like I'm
My foot just-
full big Ange.
Oh, Daisy's doing her biggest.
Yeah, we almost stopped being friends because I was late. And you're crying.
oh,
Oh,
story of my life. Here we go.
Your eyes always tearing up, and you think there'd be some sort of like beauty med spa hack.
You
for
gotta
your
put
eyes.
Botox.
I've
in
tried
your
them
eye.
all.
Really?
Yeah.
What have you tried?
I've tried the Vaseline. I mean, honestly, I've tried Botox. I've tried everything.
I want you to like go on a journey on
Ice
TikTok
rolling.
with like how to fix it because
I feel like
well,
it'd be
the
someone
thing
has
is, every day is different. Sometimes it just doesn't water, and sometimes I walk out the house and immediately look like I've been crying for 30 minutes. It just,
And
Yeah.
sometimes you
I
have
never
been crying
know.
for 3
Yeah,
minutes.
I didn't
it's like-
realize like
it's
we
like
made you
playing a
so
scratcher every single day. I just never know what I'm gonna get.
Yeah.
That's life in LA for you.
Yeah.
I can't. Well, Alexis, you've done the tour, you've done the glam, you've done the brand deals. You're the it girl. For those of you who didn't know, now
America's
you know.
sweetheart.
I love you guys.
I love you.
Now you've done Lilahbility.
Hey!
Thank
Literally
God.
having you on my couch was like life's biggest blessing. You
Oh my God,
guys.
this was
Yeah.
my
I hope-
biggest blessing.
So happy to see you and just like
I know.
pick your brain and your nose. So.
You can just pick my
Thank you.
nose, to be completely honest. You can pick any part of any.
I don't want to know what's gonna
You
come
got
out of your
better?
nose if I pick it.
Right.
A fifth nose job, probably.
Hopefully.
Honestly. But we are gonna have a sliving day and night in life, as always. I hope you guys literally learned something about our favorite person in the entire world. Alexis, thank you for being on my
We love
couch.
you. Bye, y'all.
Bye, you guys.
Slay.
Outro?
Should we do one more? I feel
Yeah.
like we should do. I feel like that wasn't like very,
Honestly, yeah. Do you want to like start it though?
Okay, Alexis, so we've learned so much about you, and honestly, I feel like I'm even closer to you and you're closer to the audience. Honestly, thank you so much for being here today. That meant so much to the both of us, and I mean, live your best life, girl. Come on
Live
now.
that
We're
life.
about to go shake our asses with Paris Hilton, honey.
If you guys do not follow Alexis, you are literally missing out.
You're living under a rock.
Alexis Oakley till we die on everything. So
Yeah.
make sure to go show her so much fucking love on all her socials. But of course, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up.
And we love you, as
Until
always.
next episode, you guys.
Billy.
Bye,
Bye
y'all.
guys.